I stand with Japan. The Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi recently made a statement that has upset China. She openly stated that Japan would come to Taiwan's aid if China were to attack it. I do not think this is a controversial statement. Taiwan is vital to Japan's national security, so the Japanese government has every right to defend Taiwan from Chinese aggression. It is the same with the US. The US believes in freedom of navigation, and they have been supporting this policy for decades. China taking over Taiwan would make it harder for the US to enforce this policy in the region. A Chinese attack on Taiwan would also likely invoke the Taiwan Relations Act of 1979. In my view, this would mean that the US would have an obligation to defend Taiwan from aggression. Mainland China has a big incentive to maintain the status quo, but for some reason they have become more aggressive in recent years. Beijing wants a retraction from her, but I do not think she should do this. She said nothing wrong. The Chinese response to this situation has been to become more aggressive with the Senkaku Islands and to hurt Japan's economy in any way that it can. Clearly, these are not rational responses to the situation. In fact, China's attack on Japan's economy should incentivize the Japanese to take a harder stance on the Taiwan situation. It should incentivize the Japanese to find alternative sources to Chinese goods. If I were in control of Japan right now, then I would be increasing trade with Southeast Asia. It is unclear how long this issue will last between the two countries. Japan might see less Chinese tourists, but this does not matter in the long term. They will likely have less trade with China in the short term, but I do not view this as being much of a problem. Japan's economic growth has been slow since the 1990s. Most Japanese people are used to it. Japan's recent rare earth mineral find will offset some of the losses from this issue. Japan's biggest problems are its internal problems. A good example would be the increasing cost of rice. If the Japanese government cannot properly solve this problem, then there will be issues. If Japan can fix most of its important internal issues, then China won't be able to do anything to it. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day or night.